Number one, get into your mobile, check your settings, and see which apps have access to your microphone. Because if they have always on access to your microphone, everything you say is going to be recorded. And here's what happens. There is an ad exchange. All right. Just think of this as a big cloud in the sky where there are advertisers who want to reach customers and they want to get their ad in front of the right customer. And then there are thousands of sources of data, and Uber becomes one of them. Because they're recording the conversation, they're pulling out words that trigger ad campaigns. And so my mention of this author triggered an ad campaign to show me an ad for that author and where they were going. The same thing is driving down the road. Our conversation about a Volvo triggered ad campaigns about Volvos. And now here's the thing, because Uber was a part of the process of saying, hey, and what they do is they flag my device. They flag my device saying this device is interested in this content. Because they are in that process of ad targeting, they get a portion of proceeds from the advertising. So these, like Uber, is monetizing your conversations by putting your keywords up for advertisers to find you, and they get a portion of that ad revenue. So number one, see who has access to your microphones, especially if you have set it to always on, because you can also set to only when using the app or never. In fact, I guarantee anyone listening, when you go through and look who has access to your microphone, you're going to wonder why half of your apps even want access to your microphone. There's no purpose for it.
I'm deleting Amazon, every Amazon app after this, because this is how bad, this is why it's in my head. At the very start of the year, I had a guy on called Dr. Gary Sprouse, and he wrote a book with Jack Canfield. And ever since that episode, Chicken Soup for the Soul is all over my phone. Like, I'm getting notifications from Kindle saying Chicken Soup for the Soul is now available for a one-time price. Like, it's all year. It's been plaguing me. It's got to the point where, like, I think Siri is like living with me or something. Like, it's infuriating. That's the problem though. I like asked that thinking, oh, everyone's gonna know the answer. But I looked around today. Seems like almost no one questions it. I don't get it. It's freaking me out, especially.
Yeah, well, and especially when a doctor tells you, I had a doctor tell me this, like, don't look this up on Google because you'll get ads forever. Never look up a medical
Never.
condition on
Don't.
Google.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, use a search engine that doesn't record your data. There are new, like Firefox, like DuckDuckGo. Kagi is one that I absolutely love, KAGI.com. It's a search engine you pay for. You pay a small monthly fee and they don't record any of your data. The money goes for technology. If it's free, they're using your data. That's the rule.
Is this the same thing as, I know now there's some app that'll give you the pop-up about ad tracking experience. Is this the same thing? It's kind of, it's playing off of what you search constantly, or like you mentioned about like the keywords you're mentioning constantly.
You mean the website pop-ups where they're asking you to confirm?
Yeah, it's like it's on the app and it pops up. It's like, do you consent to ad? This is how bad it is. I click whatever button it is, it comes up because I don't read it. This is what I mean by I'm the person at the helm of all this. Like, I'm the problem. So
Well, especially in the apps, if you consent to ad tracking, then yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to track what you say. They're going to put it up in the ad network, and they get paid for that. And that is the European standard for data is they're going to tell you this is how we're going to use your data. What I don't like is if you say no, then you can't use that app or you can't use that program. That, I think GDPR, the European data regulation prohibits that. You should be able to use the app without data sharing. But that is, that's exactly what's happening is they are monetizing your own data to sell you more things.